Yes.
On Group 2,
Yes.
with number 7403.
Yes.
Good. All right. So we do that for the camera.
Yeah, okay.
Righty ho. And you're the last person, which is a very good sign.
Yeah, I hope so.
So we're just going to discuss a few questions. Let's start with section 1,
Yes.
the nature of knowledge and learning strategies. And, well, let's look at question 4. Explain Bloom's revised taxonomy by giving examples from your studies.
Yes, so I will show you our slide in week 2, the week we do about Bloom's revised taxonomy.
Okay, good.
Well, first of all, I want to mention about the definition of Bloom revised taxonomies. It could be seen as an ordering of cognitive skill from the basic one to the complex one, with 6 steps: remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and the last one is create. This topic of our group this week is about insurance. These days, we could easily see the term of insurance on the news or products, and repeatedly see something bring me the memory about this. So I wonder what is insurance and how insurance company make profits, how they are willing to compensate for the loss of other people. And then I researched about the definition of insurance company, because insurance companies is a financial institution that provide financial protection for against loss. And they do that by collecting premiums or contributions from large number of people in return for an agreement to compensate the to policyholder for the loss. And as you could see in the example of insurance for health. And in this program, we learned about fee module that mentioned about insurance, but I remembered that I just learned about 2 general types of insurance, that are life insurance and general insurance. So I wonder, in the business, do they use these 2 types of insurance too? And as you can see, business has its own insurance, for example, property insurance, liability insurance, commercial, and so on. And I just want to explain more deeply about the general business liability insurance. This, similar with 2 types of general insurance, is also collecting premium with the annual approximate $750 to $2,000. And this coverage depends on the type of business and perceived risks. The last one, unlike the other, this type of insurance covers some special feature which are property damage or bodily injury, medical payment, defense cost, person and advertising injury. And the last one, I learned more about the bank, the intermediary in the economy, and so I want to know which is the feature that differ between insurance and banks. And I have point to 3 main points here. The first one, why bank has central bank as a lender of last resort. Insurance company doesn't, because they are standalone institution. And the second one, when bank change short-term deposits to the long-term loan, insurance company doesn't transform maturity as bank does. And the last one, about the function of banks. They create credits, deal with the payment function, and the liability are the money. And insurance companies do not constitute money at all, and they just illiquid future for financial claim.
Okay, good. Now let's look at section 2, career planning.
Yes.
Question 3. Why is it important that each individual should take responsibility for his or her own personal and professional development plan, and then take me through either your personal or professional development plan.
Yes. I will show you my professional
Well,
plan.
first, let's answer the question.
Oh, yes, okay. Of course, we are different individuals and we have different SWOT analysis. And obviously, there's only me who can understand exactly what my strengths or weaknesses are, what I want to achieve, or what methods are most suitable and smart for me to apply. Therefore, I think that nobody can make my personal or even professional except me. Yes. And I will show you my professional plan.
Okay.
Okay, here's my professional plan. First of all, I want to mention that after I graduate, I want to experience in a position of a financial analyst. So I want to about my goals. I want to promote my analyze data skill to help for my dream of becoming a financial analyst. And as you can see, first of all, I want about my objective. I want to be up my knowledge about data analyst because in at IBD or UB program, I learned some module about data, but I think it's not enough for becoming a financial analyst. That's why I want to build up more my knowledge about this field. And after that, I also want to improve my skill by using some software to support me when I analyze data to get my work done more efficiently, and to make sure that methods smart and is used effectively. I will.
What does SMART mean?
SMART mean the S is specific, M is measurable, A achievable, R is realistic, and T is time-based.
Cool.
Yes. And I will follow some online clips. That's like I can self-study by watching tutorial clips on the internet or looking some extra material on the internet, and ask support and advice from my supervisor, because at IBD we have many experts and professionals. And I can spend my spare time reading books relating to as I note here is statistics with computer, because I want to improve my technical skill, and I want to achieve my goal 2 years after I graduate this program.
So a good time scale there as well. Okay, fine. Let's go on to section 3. Skills of the economic, banking and finance professional.
Yes.
Right, so I'd be pretty interested to hear what you thought of the guest speaker.
Oh, just meet the migrant.
Yes, so that's reflected right in.
Yes. Yes, as I said, as I wrote in my reflective writing 3, the most impressive thing in his speech for me is in the state that he said, instead of trying to improve ourselves to get this job, just make us become a potential candidate so that the employer could find a leader. Yes, and I think it is a really important thing, because just only when we really know our potential, we know what we are, and then we can make everything, and the employer will be for sure hired for this position we want. And the second thing I impressed is about his mention about have we ever asked our question of who we are and what kind of person we want to be? Because I can easily see that when the teacher asks us the question of what kind of job do you want to be, or what kind of person do you want to be in the future, maybe I can mention that I want to become a teacher, I want to become an engineer, but when they deeply ask about the reason why, most of them hardly answer the question. So I think that we need to determine who we are now and what we want to be. And like when we mention the development plan, we need a clear goal, and then we can make a smart methods to achieve our goals. He also mentioned to the smart start. That is smart at the right time, in the right place. Maybe you are a talented student, but when you apply for a position with many other talented students, and you cannot take this position, it's not mean that you are a failure. And I think that is the first step to become more stronger, to develop ourselves, and to be more successful in the future.
Okay, that's very good. Thank you, Trang. Nice to finish on a high note.
Thank you.